in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. The ground game is crucial today. With the freshman quarterback, they know they can rely on their senior running back to attack. He is a great safety blanket. If they get in trouble with the quarterback, they can just hand it off. The ground game will be important. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Dukes ready to kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Play action on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Nelson. Could not make his way to the corner.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds a tight end. Runs through a tackle. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The play fake. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Reynolds. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps, and you got tight ends like this, Palmer, that can run down the field, be a big target, and make big plays behind those linebackers.
Man, they're changing the position now, too, I think, David. There are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football that can run down the field vertically and make plays like that. These aren't just blockers and guys that catch flat routes. These guys now can hurt you. They've got an outstanding weapon in the tight end position.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Searching for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, James Madison. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution in that punt return.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Nelson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
Between the hashes, it's Anderson. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Left side, it's Nelson. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Sees some running room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
Drops back on first down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Caught. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes. But, man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Wants to throw on first. Makes the catch. It's Keller. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Rush is on. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
He breaks a tackle, and there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they're going to throw it. Reels it in. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
RPO complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Let it go! Wasting no time slinging it around. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide right, it's Harrison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Knocked down immediately.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Dukes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. From the gun, it's Voorhees. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. On the move, it's Voorhees. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Nelson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Just a short pass to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Voorhees. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. Shakes a man, and he might take off. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Third and goal from the 1, and we'll see if they try it again through the air after the incompletion. Go straight ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Looking for the edge. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio...
Continues to fight for yards. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires immediately. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a grab and room to run. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Holds on, it's Stone. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Straight ahead, it's Voorhees. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Takes the handoff. It's Voorhees. Enough to move the chains. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Caught! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. FIU pushing tempo. Handoff to the lone back. Touchdown, Florida International! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Drops back on first down. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Wants to throw on first. Got his man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make
open field on the right. Inside the... and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Out wide right, it's Stone. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Reynolds. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those
open space in the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Rolled his way into the end zone. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Keller. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, going to throw it. Right side, it's Harrison. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He turns it loose to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a...
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. Powers through. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, FIU. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
He'll be dropped. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Keller. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Pulls it, looking for a crease. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's going to take off. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead. And it's because
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Dukes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. The short hands, it's Reynolds. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Turning it on. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying down the right side. He's at the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Coming out with it, it's Scott. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. So the defense sets him up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. He's got it. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Powers inside.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They put the brakes on him. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Got a man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout.